You're hanging out with the crew of Dimelo 305, and we are coming to you from Gelateria, made in Italy, here in Doral, and we have the pleasure of hanging out with Councilwoman Maureen Porras. How you doing?
How are you?
Good, good.
Nice
Have a
to
coffee.
you.
You have to have a coffee here.
Absolutely.
You have to have a coffee here.
They have the best coffee, the best gelato.
Where did it all start for Maureen? Are you from Miami? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so I was actually born in Nicaragua. Yes, I came to the U.S. when I was 7 years old. And just like many of us, people that are here in Miami, we have an immigrant story. Our parents have an immigrant story. And so I knew very early on that I wanted to help other immigrant families like mine really have an opportunity to succeed, have opportunities, and also just live out their American dream. So when I first got here, I was put in second grade. I only spoke Spanish. And I got into ESOL, and I'm proud to say I learned English in 6 months.
Wow. You have to let us know, how did you get, what inspired you to be in this life of public service?
And that's a great question, and I get asked that all the time, including by residents. I'm actually an attorney. I have been working almost 11 years as a licensed attorney, and over the last 8 years, I have been a nonprofit attorney. I work for a global nonprofit organization, and so part of my role, and I think part of my calling, has been to really help our communities.
What are some of the barriers that you faced, throughout your time growing up here in Miami?
Yeah, I think, I actually grew up in Palmetto Bay.
Okay.
So it was an interesting dynamic growing up in Palmetto Bay where there weren't a lot of Nicaraguans. There weren't actually a lot of Hispanics at the time. So for me, it was sort of a strange world. Some of the barriers were, I was actually one of the first in my family to do a lot of different things.
Now, lastly, where do you see the future of Doral? What kind of impact do you want to have here in this beautiful city?
Well, I want to give a shout out to all the former council members, mayors that we've had, and the founders of the city, because they had a really great vision for what the city of Doral was going to look like, and I think that they have done a spectacular job carrying out that vision. We have the city that we have today because of them, and so I can only hope that I will continue to make sure that our city will continue to prosper and flourish, and making sure that our community has all of the tools and the support that they need from the City Council.
Well, Councilwoman Maureen Porras, thank you so much for joining us today.
It was a pleasure. Thank you, guys.